Have you ever wondered if it's possible to argue without causing pain or resentment? It might seem like a distant dream, but the art of respectful disagreement is not only achievable, but also a powerful tool for growth and understanding. When we think of disagreements, we often imagine heated arguments, hurt feelings, and bruised egos, but it doesn't have to be this way. Disagreement, when handled with respect and empathy, can become a source of enlightenment, enabling us to comprehend different perspectives and broaden our own views. The key here is to remember that disagreement is not about winning or losing. It's about learning, evolving, and gaining a deeper understanding of each other. It's about acknowledging that we all have unique perspectives shaped by our individual experiences. So, how do we navigate the tricky path of disagreement without causing pain? In the next few minutes, we will explore a step-by-step guide on how to argue without hurting. The first step to a healthy argument is active listening. Now, you might wonder what active listening entails. It's more than just hearing the words someone is saying. It's about understanding the complete message being communicated. Active listening requires full concentration, understanding, responding, and then remembering what's being said. It's not about waiting for your turn to speak, but rather making a conscious effort to fully understand the other person's viewpoint. It's about putting yourself in their shoes, seeing things from their perspective. In an argument, active listening is crucial. It shows the other person that you respect their viewpoint, even if you disagree with it. It promotes understanding and empathy, reducing the chances of the conversation escalating into a heated argument. It's important to remember that everyone has their own unique perspective shaped by their experiences. By actively listening, we can understand these perspectives better and respond in a way that fosters constructive dialogue. Active listening paves the way for respectful disagreement. The second step to arguing without hurting is using I statements. Now you might wonder, what's the difference between I statements and you statements? Well, I statements focus on our feelings or perspectives, while you statements often come across as accusations or blame. For instance, instead of saying, "You never listened to me," try saying, "I feel unheard when I share my thoughts." See the difference? The first statement can lead to defensiveness, the second opens up space for understanding and empathy. It's a subtle shift, but it changes the tone of the conversation entirely. The use of I statements helps us take responsibility for our feelings and thoughts, rather than placing the blame on the other person. This approach is not about diluting our message, but delivering it in a way that is less likely to trigger a defensive response. It promotes constructive dialogue, paving the way for resolution. I statements allow for expressing views without blaming or criticizing. The third step to arguing without hurting is maintaining calmness and respect. This is not just about being polite, it's about creating a safe space for both parties involved in the disagreement. When we argue, emotions are heightened, and it's easy to let anger or frustration take the wheel. But remember, a raised voice or harsh words can escalate the situation, leading to hurt feelings and even more disagreement. Instead, keeping a calm demeanor allows for clear thinking, clear communication, and a solution-oriented mindset. It's about putting the issue at hand above personal egos. On the other hand, showing respect means acknowledging the other person's perspective, even if you disagree with it. It means avoiding name-calling, sarcasm, or any other form of disrespect that could potentially harm the other person emotionally. The essence of a disagreement is not to win an argument, but to find a common ground, a mutual understanding. Staying calm and respectful ensures a productive and non-hurtful argument. Arguing without hurting is not only possible, but it's also crucial for healthy relationships and personal growth. This journey of respectful disagreement begins with active listening, a skill that allows us to truly hear and understand the other person's perspective. Then, we weave in the use of I statements, a technique that shifts the focus from blame to personal feelings and experiences. And throughout it all, we maintain a calm and respectful demeanor, fostering an environment of mutual respect and empathy. The beauty of this approach is that it leads to improved relationships and better understanding. It allows us to see disagreements not as battles to be won, but as opportunities for learning and growth. It fosters a culture of respect where differing opinions are valued, and everyone feels heard and understood. Remember, the goal isn't to win an argument, but to understand and be understood. Happy arguing!